So I've been using the iPhone 17 Pro Max for almost a year at this point, and here are my honest thoughts. First, let's start with the design. Since Apple has used aluminum once again, this phone is a lot more fragile than ever. If you're not using a case and drop it once, the aluminum frame will easily bend or get a huge dent. My iPhone 17 Pro Max dropped once on a carpet, and this corner has a small dent. That means if you're not using a case with this phone, then make sure to get Apple Care Plus. Despite using an aluminum frame, this phone is around 6 grams heavier than 16 Pro Max. So keep that in mind while buying this phone. The smaller Pro one would be a better option. Since I got this phone, I'm not using any screen protector and the screen has been flawless. Finally, it's about time that we don't need screen protectors on iPhones anymore. Also, using a screen protector makes that anti-reflective coating a bit less useful, so that's why I'm not using it. The screen can go up to 3000 nits of peak brightness. That means you won't be having any issues using it outdoors on a bright sunny day. The back having this new camera plateau makes little to no difference. I mean, aesthetically it looks different than previous generations, but the phone still wobbles on the table. That's why I'm using this case, which kind of helps to balance out the back of this phone so it doesn't wobble on the desk. Either I'm using social media apps, gaming, or taking pictures, the chipset on this phone has performed really well. Plus, thanks to the new cooling system on this iPhone and the use of aluminum, it barely heats up. This phone has a blazing fast chipset, and if you're thinking to upgrade today, then definitely do it, because the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro will be a lot more expensive this year. It's better to save some cash and go with the iPhone 17 Pro instead. The 12 gigabytes of RAM helps to keep most of the apps in the background. iOS 26 wasn't so great, but still things performed well on this iPhone. I'm on iOS 27 beta and it's a lot faster than iOS 26. The stable update will just make this iPhone even better. Regarding the camera system, it's also amazing. It never misses a shot. Whether it's fast-moving objects, low-light photography, or bright sunny days, this has been my favorite camera for the year. I'd easily put it one step ahead over the Galaxy S26 Ultra. And as always, video on iPhones is fantastic. Great dynamic range, nice and real colors. Just make sure you turn off that HDR video recording option in settings. Zoom has also performed really well on this iPhone. Thanks to the better telephoto camera this year, I can zoom a lot further without losing much of the quality. Regarding battery life, if you have the US iPhone 17 Pro Max model, which has a bit more battery capacity, then you'll get 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. That's absolutely fantastic. Even with heavy to moderate use, there's not much difference in battery life of this phone. It even beats my Galaxy S26 Ultra, which gives me around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. With the 18 Pro Max, we're getting an even bigger battery, and I think this phone will cross the 10-hour screen on time mark. So after a year, despite being less durable and more fragile, I love my iPhone 17 Pro Max. This has been an amazing phone after so long. Let me know if you're using this phone and share your thoughts in the comment section. With that said, I'll catch you in the next one.